Assalamu alaikum and good morning to all of my students. How are you all? Let me first introduce myself to you. I am Jannatul Firdaus, lecturer, Department of English, Milestone College. Dear students, you know that our world has been infected with deadly coronavirus, and in this tough situation, we can feel that we are very blessed. How? We teachers and you students are so connected through these online classes, and I hope all of my students are attending in your classes and doing very well. So, welcome to all of you in my today's class. Our today's topic is transformation of sentences according to the meaning. Before discussing certain rules of transformation of sentences, we should know what is transformation. Transformation is changing the form of sentences without changing its meaning. And in your exam, transformation of sentences should be done according to the direction given in your question. Yes, my students, in your English second paper, you will find the topic in question number 6, and there will have 10 sentences for 10 marks. Now, move on for discussing some sentences which are related to transformation of sentences. Here, I have mentioned, according to meaning, sentences can be categorized into 5 types, and you are seeing I have written here 5 kinds of sentences. Students, you have the idea about these 5 kinds of sentences, but I will tell you in very short about these sentences. First one is assertive sentence. So what is assertive sentence? Assertive sentence is one kind of statement, and it can be divided into 2 parts. One is affirmative and another is negative. An interrogative sentence, you know that any types of question we can call it interrogative sentence. After that, imperative sentence. When you will find in a sentence an expression of order, advice, request or suggestion, you can call it imperative sentence. And of course, optative sentence deals with some wish or prayers. Last of all, exclamatory sentence. You will find an exclamation mark, and in sentences there will have an expression, certain expression of emotion. When you will transform the sentences according to the meaning, you have to transform some criteria. According to the direction, you will change the sentences in this way: affirmative to negative or vice versa. That means negative to affirmative, assertive to interrogative or interrogative to assertive. Next one, assertive to imperative or imperative to assertive, assertive to optative or optative to assertive. Last one, assertive to exclamatory or exclamatory to assertive. Look at some rules for changing the sentences from affirmative to negative sentences. Dear students, during changing the sentences, you should keep in mind one important thing, that is, during changing the sentences, the meaning of the sentence or the sense of the sentences cannot be changed. So, now look at the rules. It may help you for changing affirmative to negative sentence. In an affirmative sentence, after only if you find any person, then in negative sentence you can write it none but. Okay, here is the example. Only Rafi can do this. Now, in negative sentence you can write, you can see after only there is a person's name. So, in negative sentence, instead of only, you can write none but Rafi can do this. Okay. Now, for next one, in affirmative sentence, after only, if you find any animals or things, in negative sentence, you will write with nothing but. Here, I will write the example, that is, only book can help us. So you are seeing that after only there is a thing's name. So in negative sentence, instead of only, you can write nothing but book can help us. In same way, you are seeing for third one, in affirmative sentence, after only if you find any number, then in negative sentence you can write with not more than or not less than. That means, suppose I am telling the sentence, Rafi is only 15. So in negative sentence, you will write Rafi is not more than 15, or you can write Rafi is not less than 15. Now moving on for the next. In affirmative sentence, if you find must, then in negative sentence you can write with cannot but or cannot help. But there is something important for you. After cannot help, you will write ing related verb. Okay, here is the example. You are seeing that in affirmative sentence we must obey our parents. So here you are seeing must. So in negative sentence you can write we, instead of must we can write cannot but. We cannot but obey our parents. Okay. Now for the next. Here this rule is very important, dear students. You are saying that as soon as in affirmative sentence, if you find this type of sentence, you can change it with no sooner had. If you find as soon as or scarcely had or hardly had, in negative sentence you can write with no sooner had. Here I am written here the example, as soon as I reached the station the train left. So in negative sentence what will you write? You will write no sooner had I reached the station, then the train left. So according to the rules, you can write no sooner had. Instead of three sentence, you can write in negative sentence no sooner had. Now looking at for the next. In affirmative sentence, if you find both and or only and, in negative sentence you can write with not only and but also. That means I am telling the sentence, suppose both Karim and Hassan will help us. Okay, in negative sentence what will you write? In negative sentence you will write, instead of both you will write not only Karim but also Hassan will help us. Another rules. In affirmative sentence, if you find every, then in negative sentence you can use the rule there is no ... but. That means, here is the example. Every mother loves her child. Instead of every, you can write there is no. Instead of every, you will write there is no. Then subject will be same. There is no. Here the subject is mother. There is no mother. Then after that what will you write? But. But the remaining part will be unchanged. There is no mother but loves her child. Okay. Now you can follow alternative rules also. Instead of everybody, everyone or all, you can write in negative sentence nobody, no one or none, and of course you have to write opposite word. For example, everybody hates a liar. In negative sentence you can write nobody loves a liar. That means you have to mention opposite word, because we know that for transformation of the sentences the meaning of the sentence cannot be changed. Here you can see another important rule for you. In affirmative sentence, if you find superlative form, then you can write into negative with the help of positive. That means, for example, if you find he is the best boy in the class. So you are seeing that the sentence is in superlative form. Here is the. By seeing the, you can guess it, the sentence is in superlative form. For doing in negative, you can take help positive form. That means for negative you can write with no other. Okay. No other boy in the class is as good as he. Okay, dear students, this rule is very important for your exam. Now, here you can look another rules. In affirmative sentence, if you find many, you can make it negative by using not a few. A few, not many. And another rule is there, if you find much in negative sentence, you can use not a little. And for next one, a little, if you find in affirmative sentence a little, you can write with not much. Assertive to interrogative and interrogative to assertive. During the changes, you have to follow some instruction very sincerely. Here you are seeing the affirmative sentence, they will succeed. It is obviously an affirmative sentence. When you will make it interrogative form, you have to change it into negative interrogative form. That means here you are seeing the example, they will succeed. For making it interrogative, you will make it negative form, from will to won't. And of course, you will put an interrogation sign, won't they succeed. For next one, when you will find the negative sentence, here you are seeing the sentence is in negative form, did not. When you will make it interrogative sentence, of course you have to omit this not and make it interrogative sentence. Did the team win the match? Okay, dear students, and the next three sentences are very important because here I will deal with main verb. Here in the sentence, the main verb is reach in three types of form. First one is he reaches his destination. For making it interrogative, you have to focus on the main verb. Here you will find s or es related verb. For making it interrogative, you will take the help of does, and of course you will make it doesn't. He reaches his destination. That means you will follow the main verb, and according to main verb you will make it doesn't he reach his destination. After that, you are seeing they reached their destination. Here is the main verb is in past form. That means when you will make it interrogative form, you have to write with did. And of course, negative interrogative, you have to do it, you have to change it with negative interrogative form. He reached their destination. You will write with didn't they reach their destination? And for the last one, you are seeing that we reach our destination. Here you are seeing that the verb is in present form. That means V1 form. When you will write into negative sentence, into interrogative sentence, you will take the help of do. That means you have to focus on the verb for making interrogative sentence. You will write we reach our destination. For interrogative sentence, you will write don't we reach our destination. After interrogative, here we have imperative sentence or optative sentence. For changing assertive to imperative sentence or imperative to assertive sentence, we will follow some rules here. In assertive sentence, here you can see you should do the work. That is absolutely affirmative form. For changing it into imperative sentence, what to do? You have to omit the subject and auxiliary verb. That means for making it imperative, you will start with only main verb. You should do the work. For imperative sentence, you will write do the work. Now next one. The sentence is in negative form. You should never tell a lie. Here, of course, you will do you will omit the subject, and of course you will omit the auxiliary verb for changing it into imperative sentence. That means you will write never tell a lie. After that, you are seeing next sentence. He writes a letter. Dear students, you just keep in mind, when you will find second person in a sentence, for making it imperative sentence, you will omit only subject and auxiliary verb. Okay, but if you find third person or first person in a sentence, you will start with let. Okay, that is the rule. So here he writes a letter. He is third person singular number. We can start with let for making it imperative sentence, and after let you will write the objective form of subject. Here him is the objective form of subject he. So he writes the letter, you will write it into imperative form, let him write a letter. I think you have understood properly. Now look at the optative sentence. First one is in assertive sentence, you will be happy in life. Dear students, can you remember what does optative sentence mean? Optative sentence deals with some kinds of wish or prayer. Here you are saying that you will be happy in life. For making it optative form, you will start with may. You will omit the auxiliary form of verb. May you be happy in life. Okay. Now looking at for the next one. Here you are looking the sentence, I wish you might prosper in life. The sentence is in complex form. So for making it optative sentence, you will also start with may. May, I wish you might prosper in life. You will start with may, and after may you will write subordinate clause. May you prosper in life. Come to the last category of the sentence among 5 sentences, and that is exclamatory of sentence to assertive or assertive to exclamatory sentence. Dear students, you are saying that I have mentioned some techniques from exclamatory to assertive. When you will find what a or how, what for what a, you will write a very or a great for assertive sentence. Instead of how, you will write very. For example, what a nice bird it is. For making it assertive sentence, you will write it's a very nice bird. For the next one, how nice bird it is. So what will you write for assertive sentence? You will write it is very nice bird. Okay? And after that, when you will find these types of expression in exclamatory sentence, you will write for assertive sentence in this way. For example, hooray, we have won the match. For assertive sentence, you will write it's a matter of joy, we have won the match. For the next one, alas, I am undone. For making it assertive, you will write it's a matter of sorrow that I am undone. Dear students, now try to focus on these 4 rules. These are very important for your exam. Here you are seeing that the exclamatory sentence starts with how? If I were a queen. Would that I could be a queen. Were I a queen. Number 4 is had I the wings of a bird. For making it assertive, you just try to follow one thing. Instead of if, you'll write I wish, and the remaining part of the sentence will remain unchanged. Instead of would that, you'll write I wish. That means would that I could be a queen, you will write for assertive sentence I wish I could be a queen. Were I a queen? When you will find this type of expression, you can start with I wish. That means were I a queen, you will write for assertive sentence I wish I were a queen. For the last one, had I the wings of a bird. For assertive sentence, you will write I wish I had the wings of a bird. Since we have come to the end of the class today, I hope all of you have understood properly. Take care yourself. Allah Hafiz.